You ever find yourself on a website just staring at a chart and you wish you could just poke it? See the actual numbers, maybe filter the data a bit, or even have it read aloud to you. Well, today we're going to talk about exactly that, how to bring your data to life, moving way beyond those static, flat images and into the awesome world of dynamic, interactive charts.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Call the API. I'm your host, and I'm so excited about today's topic. We're going to dig into a really simple switch in how we present data that can make a massive difference for your users. So let's just dive right in.
All right, so let's start with something we see constantly. You build a great report, you make a beautiful chart, and then what's the next step? You take a screenshot, right? And you just drop it onto your webpage as a PNG. It's fast, it's easy, but it comes with some pretty serious hidden costs.
I mean, take a look at this. It's a classic donut chart, this one showing student enrollment by ethnicity. It looks clean, you get the basic idea at a glance. We've all seen a million charts just like it. Seems totally fine, doesn't it?
But here's the thing. What happens when you actually try to do something with it? Can you hover over one of those slices to get the exact number of students? Can someone using a screen reader actually understand the data here? Can a search engine even figure out what this picture is about? The answer to all of that is a big fat nope.
And that's really the heart of the problem. A static image is basically a dead end. You don't get any of those cool interactive pop-ups. For someone with a visual impairment, this chart might as well be a blank space on the page. For Google, it's just pixels, completely missing all that rich data inside. And your users, well, they can't explore it, they can't download it, they can't really engage with it at all. Thankfully, there is a much better way to do this. Instead of trapping our data inside a flat image, we can use modern JavaScript libraries to build the charts right there in the browser. And this unlocks a whole new universe of functionality and accessibility. Honestly, the difference is like night and day. A static PNG is just a picture of your data. It's frozen in time. A JavaScript chart, though, that's a living, breathing representation of that same data. Because it's built with code, it can be interacted with, it can be understood by machines, and it can be truly explored by people. So let's go back to our donut chart for a second. Now, imagine hovering your mouse over the white section, and a little tooltip pops up saying 4,821 students. Imagine being able to click a section to drill down for more detail. And maybe most importantly, imagine a screen reader being able to just announce, chart with title student enrollment, pie chart, white 54.1%, Hispanic 25.4%. That is the power we're talking about. So a fantastic tool for making all of this happen is Highcharts. It's this super powerful and really popular JavaScript library that's been helping developers create these stunning interactive charts since way back in 2009. It's all built on SVG, which basically means the charts look crisp and clean no matter how you scale them. And Highcharts isn't just one thing. It's a whole ecosystem of tools. You've got the core library for all your standard charts, you've got stock for financial timelines, you've got maps for maps, Gantt for project planning, and even full-on dashboards. They've pretty much got you covered. And this just shows you how flexible it is. On the left, there's our student enrollment chart again, and on the right, a totally different chart breaking down the composition of an egg yolk. So whether you're dealing with academic data or scientific data, Highcharts can handle it and make it look great and, more importantly, make it functional. But honestly, beyond all the cool chart types, what I think really sets Highcharts apart is its incredible commitment to accessibility. This isn't just some feature they tacked on at the end, it's a core part of their whole philosophy.
I just love this quote from their own documentation. Accessibility should be fundamental, not an afterthought. That says it all, right? It really sums up their entire approach. They believe that everyone, no matter their ability, should be able to understand the data that you're presenting.
So how do they actually do it? Well, they have this amazing accessibility module. This thing adds a whole new layer of functionality. It lets users navigate through all the data points using just their keyboard. It provides these really clear, audible descriptions for screen readers, and it adds all the technical stuff, the ARIA attributes that assistive tech relies on. It truly just opens up your data to everybody. And you know what's crazy? Getting started is unbelievably simple. You literally just include a few script tags in your HTML. You add the core library, then you add the exporting module, which is awesome. It lets users download the data, and then you pop in the accessibility module. That's it. A few lines of code, and your chart is transformed from a static picture into this interactive, accessible powerhouse.
Okay, so right about now, you might be thinking,
This sounds amazing, but professional tools like this have to be expensive, right? Especially if you're working in, say, academia or for a nonprofit. Let's talk about that. And that is a totally fair question. So many advanced libraries come with these huge price tags that just put them out of reach for anyone not working on a commercial project. But Highcharts, they do things a little differently.
Check this out. While yeah, there's a paid license if you're building a commercial app, Highcharts is completely 100% free to use for any academic, non-commercial, or even personal project. This makes it an absolutely incredible choice for schools, universities, researchers, and nonprofits.
And we're not talking about some stripped-down, limited version either. With the free license, you get full access to all those powerful libraries we just talked about. You can use it on your non-commercial sites with a team of up to 6 people. It's a 1-year license that you can just renew. It is an incredibly generous offering that really empowers people to visualize their data the right way. So, let's just tie this all together. We've looked at the big problem with static images, and we found a solution that's powerful, it's accessible, and it's often free. It's really about a fundamental shift in how we think about presenting our data. If there's one thing to take away from all this, it's this. Our goal should be to make our data explorable and accessible, not just visible. A static image makes data visible, sure, but an interactive chart, that's what makes it understandable and usable for absolutely everyone. And that really just leaves me with one final question for you to think about. Take a look at the charts on your own projects, on your own websites, and ask yourself, is my data just being seen, or is it actually being understood? Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.